Now, let's start with calendar because, as far as time management goes, calendar is very important. In fact, it's central to time management. There are a number of features with the Google Calendar. For example, advanced calendar search. Now, notice, and I could take you to Gmail right here and show you that you can type right here and find, find all the Gmail, all the mail. Now, you can, by the way, you can set Gmail to receive email from additional email addresses or servers. And it all comes into one inbox. I have 4 email addresses feeding into this one inbox. And again, that's a time saver. You would do that through the settings right here. Okay, that's not part of this particular webinar, but I just thought I'd mention it. Now, here are emails, and again, every one of these emails has Christie somewhere in it. Okay, and so I can, I can do that. But notice, once I have done a search, I can extend it to a search, advanced search. Okay, so I can do that. And most of these fields, or all of those fields, are actually represented through the advanced calendar search functions. But what if I wanted to do a complex search on thousands and thousands of email addresses? I wanted to find messages that were from a specific user where the subject had to do with whatever I wanted to type in. Well, these are extra advanced commands that you can use to precisely search Google. And by the way, that's a theme because in our advanced Google searching webinar, basically it's advanced internet searching. And there are other tips in there too, but one of the parts of that is that we cover these types of operators in the regular Google web search. Okay, so you do have a lot of that, and actually more, built into the calendar search. And it also has shortcut keys, like we were talking about before. All right, and most of Google's products have a user forum. And that's generally the place to go if you're having problems with a particular feature. And believe it or not, you'll probably find that you're not the only one that's having that specific problem. And some people may have figured it out and offered that solution. Okay? Settings in the calendar is important. All right? And there are a number of settings here. Notice on my calendar, I have a number of different colored events or notes or notations in the calendar. They are actually different calendars. Notice here, I can add these calendars. Let's see if we can get that to scroll. So if I want to look at my tasks on there, on that calendar, if I've set any due dates, I can click that and it will appear. Okay, it was default set. Monica's days off, that's my office manager. I can make that appear or not appear. And my personal events, as well as David Vine Associates events. Okay, so you can turn on or turn off all of those calendars, and you can also make a new calendar right here, create a new calendar. So when you do that, you're setting up a single calendar that you can view all by itself or in combination with any of the other calendars that you've set up. Okay, now there are some extras, so to speak. There are a few, I guess there might be beta tested versions of this that you might want to take a look at. For example, you can put the morning light or you know, just little things that people have either done up or and suggested to Google, or Google themselves have. All right. So the calendar really is extremely versatile, and you know, I highly recommend it. And of course, that's why you invested in this program, this learning opportunity, to learn more about it. So you do need to take time with the calendar because there are a lot of different settings and features, and this particular webinar has taken me the longest amount of time to prepare. It was a lot longer than the normal webinar that I put together. So there's a lot of work that went into this one. You can change the views, but this will explain it. And if we go to the calendar, I think the default that I've set is a month, yeah. And you can, and I'll turn that down a little bit, and you can do it for one day. So that would be one day's schedule, and I don't have anything. Oh, that's my wife's class, by the way. I can look at just a week, or I could look at an agenda, which is very nice. It lists all the different events in a sort of a table form.